Don't get killed by that handyman, it's still got pressure. Alright, so Matt just gave me a call. Said that they have a Jeep Grand Cherokee. It's got an aluminum front end in it that's broke the top link off of it. And he wondered if I could come and help him. So we threw the welder on the back of the Yota and some grinders and cut off saws and stuff. We're gonna go try to build a truss on the top of this thing. See if we can't get it to drive out of where it's at. So stay tuned. We gotta cruise through Zion to get to where we're going today. A lot of people don't get to see this. It's in my backyard, so I get to see it all the time. I get used to it, but it's pretty still. Coming out of the tunnel. There's Zion National Park. Well, we caught up with Matt finally, and we're headed up Mesa Road. Good looking hat. It is a good looking hat. I wore it all week breaking it in. Nice. Now it doesn't even give me a headache anymore.
So he's there
in a bad spot.
That's his differential. So springs are off the pockets and stuff. So
did you have to bring a floor jack?
I don't have a floor jack. He's gonna come along and he's got a high lift. He says we can't get in front of him.
Did you bring a piece of like 1/4 by 4-inch strap or something wrapped top with? What I got?
I got this for cutting stuff. I brought a whole box of cut off wheels and
I brought
four batteries and
should work.
Straps. We got an umbrella.
Oh, that's
in the likely event that it's ever going to rain again.
Yeah, I don't think it does that.
Like the whole over you in the train.
That's right. Okay, well, we'll follow you up there.
I've only been on this trail on 4-wheelers, and it seems like every time we go out on 4-wheelers, somebody rolls a
Oh, nice. Well, I've never been on it, so this is new one to me. My heim joints. I sprayed the truck off from the boulder and they're squeaking. Yep. We gotta be close to them, don't we?
We're getting there.
Picture's starting to look right.
Over there, huh?
Yep.
They're camped here.
Guess the quicker we figure it out, the quicker we get out, right? Good.
Hey, Betsy. I'm borrowing some ATF from somebody.
Nice. So,
I can't handle those all the way out of here again. See, I totally misunderstood. I thought we were dealing with a steer axle. We can get it out of here no matter what with the rear end.
here's what needs to happen. This thing needs to get winched forward to work before we can work on it.
Oh, for sure.
So it's not blocking it,
Or going around it.
or you're going around it.
Pretty steep
Do you
place.
think that's the best course of action then? Is
Probably so.
to do a snap block?
It's going to be fairly easy. If we got a piece of flat strap, we can roll it right up over. and maybe wrap something around and weld it to it. I'm gonna come forward and jump up over that big rock, basically. So I got more hold in my truck.
Yeah.
And then we can run a winch underneath of it.
You gonna spot me, Paul?
Yeah. There you go, now come back this way. Too quick, too quick. Straight back, right there. The rock, you're gonna have to bump over it. Get right from right there. We're gonna be better off to just stretch that winch out and look it. Yeah. Pull you up there. We're only gonna have to drag you to that white rock and then you can drive. Made it. That'll work. Okay, pull it a little. See if everything will go back where it needs to be. Okay, let me kick it in. There's the keys. Let me kick it out of gear. Okay, go a little. Going.
Trying not to drag myself off the mountain.
Oh. Keep going, get over this rock. Okay, we can start adjusting now.
What are you thinking?
Well, it needs to come this way. A bunch.
Can we high lift
Yeah,
it?
we're gonna have to high lift the body up and then pull the axle over.
Okay.
But it's way closer than it was.
How about them springs?
They rolled back in, they just need to go this way.
Good thing I brought Paul. I would not have tried that by myself.
I can talk you into all sorts of dumb stuff.
Yeah, no kidding. Not the best place in the world to weld. I'm thinking that tailpipe
Yeah, she got munched too.
did some skid plate. Is it not going over?
No, it's doing what we want.
You're doing what? Yeah, you're doing that on purpose.
Yep. Okay. So it's not going to go side to side when we let it down.
It's still good.
They look like they're decent, good enough to get it in place.
You want to move that rock from behind that tire? Or
No, we're
about right.
getting close. It needs to go
Let me get up in here so I can give her a push.
just nice and easy. Okay, right there.
Yeah. Ed, we'd like to hear your thoughts. Is this about the craziest thing you've done today?
Yeah, I think so, and longer than a day. I'm gonna have to start eating goat food.
There's not much thread in that one. Oh, it's gonna bite. Sweet.
Now, is that an aluminum plate too?
No, that's a steel.
That's a
Top
steel
of
plate.
steel.
We can weld it a little. All right, it's in place. Now let's start figuring out. You got flat strap, right?
Not very much of it. I just got those 2 towers that I built, and then we can, if you want to weld those on, he's junking the axle, so just weld.
Well, yeah, I'm thinking
to
if
it.
we come off of here up to that on both sides,
Yeah, I think I've got enough to do what you just said.
and then
I've got some gussets and some triangles cut.
I'll figure something out to wrap around this and weld back to it to pull down on it.
Okay.
We'll have something, even if it's a piece of chain or something we got
And
to
the
cut.
brakes survived this ordeal, didn't they?
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
I can't see anything that's broken.
Okay. Do you want to start welding it here then?
Yeah, I think so. If my welder will run on this hill, we can do it. The yoke's in bad shape. It spread it.
I don't think we're putting it back together. I think
We can, if we got a U-joint, we can put it in
We
and
don't
weld the
have
caps
one.
in. Oh, you don't have?
I got a 1310. It's a 1330.
Well then, it'll be front wheel drive. We need a pop bottle or something that we can tape over that output shaft to keep some of the oil.
Some solo cups up there.
Yeah, something that we can keep some oil in it with.
If you can imagine it, there's a very, very small chance that there's something similar here. This is my longest piece of strap and it don't bend easy.
But we can cut it.
Yeah.
We can cut it and wrap it. Okay, what other strap pieces you got?
I've got this, which is not strapped.
No, is that there?
I've got that.
You're gonna need the plasma cutter. Okay, we're gonna fire up this. I brought some tiny rod. We can cut with it.
Okay.
I've got water right here, Ed.
Yeah, we're gonna go get a gallon for wildfires. We don't want to be on the evening news for several reasons, but that's one of them.
It'll be pretty easy. Those will come up the side. We'll weld the other piece down to them across the top and try to wrap something around it.
Whoever planted this cactus right here is a real jerk.
Just weld it with 6011, so I should be able to weld dirt to it, really.
Yeah, really. There's enough iron in the dirt.
I just need you to hold that right there so it doesn't fall down. Don't get killed by that handyman, it's still got pressure.
Okay, I can hold that right. Let me.
Right there, basically.
Okay.
Will work.
You promise not to get me, I can hold this pretty steady.
If you'll hold it right there, I can tack it. Is this precarious? Yes. That one's there.
I need to be over a little bit.
Yeah, I figured we can tap it into place. Pull on that brake line right there. It needs to go backwards.
That do it?
That did it. Nothing like working on the side of a mountain. Okay, it'll stay. All right, so game plan is to take this. I'm gonna scar the bottom side of it right here so it'll bend, and bend it up, and then scar it again here and bend it, and try to tie it back into the top right there on this thing. That's the game plan. And then I think it'll hold at least the brakes. I don't even think I'm gonna weld that. I think I'm gonna notch that, flatten it, weld it to the top. Okay, let me see that. Oh, look at that. We're like fabricating now. All right, we'll start doing some cutting and bend it.
Find a vise up there?
Yeah. Oh, that's not bending where I want. One side's pretty good. All right, now we're gonna form fit it. How big a one?
Good?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, are we ready for me to drive?
Yeah. That was fine.
And he's just sliding. I'll get the top to the spot.
Well,
Pretty sketchy.
yeah, it's up. Come off. So it's 10 o'clock. Land's Dad's in here with me. Got dark on us. We got the Jeep. We're towing them. Sometimes we have to hook on with 2 trucks to tow it, but we're making it. Getting out of here. Got a lot of dirt in my pockets. We'll head out of here. Thanks. Yep, no problem. Okay, well, we're going to roll up through the park and get the heck out of here.